5:53 on this Tuesday. There is a science to losing weight, and one program claims to have the answers. Mike Case is visiting the Diet Doc this morning. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning. Welcome to the Diet Doc out here. Are we in North Jackson?
Yes, we are.
We are. Henry Percy here with us this morning and talking about dieting. And there's a lot of different theories out there. A lot of them just have to do with counting your calories and lowering the calorie amount that you're supposed to have. But that's not the trick to it, right?
No, it is not. When it comes to weight loss, it needs to be more than just a calorie reduction. All the calories in the world come from 3 macronutrients: proteins, carbohydrates, and fats.
You kind of set those out on the table for us and
Yes.
broken it up for us.
Yes. And
Like this is the protein.
Yes. Tuna, most of your meats, people know that most of your meats are usually higher in protein. Some of them, like lean beef, are also high in fat, so you got to be careful. But the turkey breast, the chicken breast, already pre-cooked, come from Sam's Club, so very, very convenient. Tuna, cheese, high protein sources. In the middle, we have the carbohydrates. Most people know where most of their carbs are coming from, but fruits, pasta, rice, oatmeal, bread, they're all good carbohydrates, but you need to know how much your body needs.
Mashed potatoes? I like mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes are good, sweet potatoes, it's all good. But when you add the butter and all the extras, that needs to be taken into consideration.
How about this one?
The fat sources are the nuts, the dressings, the oils, peanut butter. So many people think peanuts or any type of nut or peanut butter is a protein source. And it does have protein in it, but it has 2.5 to 3 times the amount of fat.
And you're saying to me off camera that the body needs fat. You don't just want to cut out all the fat, right?
Absolutely not. The body needs a certain amount of fat, and everybody's body is different. So it's not just reducing calories, it's knowing how many calories does your body need in protein, in carbohydrates, in fat.
Henry's program a lot about education. Are you surprised at the amount of lack of education people have about eating?
Surprised, no, but they need to learn it. With me, through their whole journey, making their menus, letting me view their menus, making sure sugar levels remain stable just to initially even begin to lose weight, they're going to learn all about what their body needs to lose weight and then what their body needs to maintain that weight.
How long of a program do you think you need to go before you start seeing some results?
You'll see results within the first week, for sure. It's very common to lose 5 to 10 pounds the first week due to some excess water retention. And then the weeks after that, we shoot for 1 to 2 pounds of body fat loss per week.
If you're interested, tell people how to get started. I know you have a nutrition class coming up this Thursday, right?
Yes, I have a free nutrition class the last 2 Thursdays in January, starting at 6:30.
Okay, let's give them the phone number here in case they want to ask you some questions.
Phone number is 330-538-3481.
And is there a website too?
DietDocOhio.com.
Very good. Okay, located here on Route 45 in North Jackson, and right off Mahoning. You just head south a little bit. It's in the Don Booth Plaza on the left-hand side. When we come back, we'll talk about exercise a little bit, some state-of-the-art equipment here, and then later on today, we're going to meet a couple people that have lost a ton of weight on Henry's program. Back here in North Jackson in just a little bit. Welcome back to North Jackson, home of the Diet Doc, and we talked about nutrition a little bit, and along with that, Henry goes one-on-one with the diet portion of the program, but with the fitness portion also, right?
Absolutely. We have a one-on-one approach for fitness training as well as nutrition. I have worked with 2 clients maybe at one time, or 3, a mother and daughter, a couple best friends. Personal training, but most definitely private training to go right along with it.
So you don't have to wait on the machine that you want to get on. You see these people at the gym all the time. They do the same. They can lift a ton of weight, but they're not losing any weight. They're still giant people. You know what I mean?
They're going through the motions, but they're just not getting the results. And a lot of the results with the weight loss will come with the nutrition. I mean, it's 75% of it. But having a trainer teach you the proper way to lift a weight, proper range of motion, proper technique, proper breathing patterns, very, very important when exercising.
And if you look around the room, the equipment, of course, brand new, but there's a rhyme and a reason. The reason you bought this company's business and the reason you bought this kind of equipment, right?
Right. Hoist just came out with a new series. They just had it patented called the new Rocket series, to where your whole torso actually rocks with through the whole range of motion to take all the stress off your joints.
Want to do something for us?
Sure.
All right, good. I would normally do this, but since Henry has the weight set just for him, I thought I'd let him do it. Normally, if you do this machine, the bench just sits there and it doesn't move, right?
Right. Now, you'll notice as I pull down, I'll keep my back straight, very important, and you'll see my whole torso move through the whole range of motion.
And then the bottom of the machine actually crunches up and works the ab portion as well, right? I'm guessing.
Indirectly, you'll work your abdominal region. But this is actually a lat pull down for your latissimus muscles.
How much you doing there? A couple hundred?
100 pounds.
100, of course. All right, get off there. Get off there. I can't even talk to you when you're doing that. You make me feel bad. There are people, though, that are like, I can't do 100 pounds. I don't even know if I can sit on the machine and hold it. My shoulder's been hurting for 25 years.
Well, if people have certain shoulder conditions or disabilities, we can definitely work around those. We may not start with a lat pull down, but we have rubber bands and we have medicine balls. So, I mean, I've helped, all ages from 10 years old all the way up to 80.
All right, let's talk about your nutrition classes, because I know there's another one coming up on Thursday.
Right. This Thursday and the final Thursday in January at 6:30, there's a free nutrition class. Learn more about the nutrition part of it, and we can also talk about fitness if you like.
Okay. Phone number here is?
330-538-3481.
Hang on to this for a second. I'm going to get in here. All right, we'll send it back to you guys in the studio. I'm just going to pull down here. Just go. Hey! I should have had my hands the other way, huh?
Yes, you should have.
All right. Hey, welcome back to the Diet Doc here in North Jackson. I wanted to introduce you to a couple of the clients. This is Kenny. How you doing, Kenny?
Good.
Good to see you. And this is Charlene. Hi, Charlene.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Good. Hang on for a second. Let me talk with Kenny a little bit. We're going to put up a picture of you and tell people and show people how you used to look. And obviously, you look fantastic now. How much weight did you lose?
I lost 35 pounds.
And what was your moment? What did you think to yourself? I need to do something, and I need to do something right.
Well, I used to be able to eat like McDonald's and the burgers and all that. It never bothered me.
I had a breakfast burrito today. I'll have you know.
But in my early 30s is when the weight started to come on. And then finally, when I went to the doctor, I was diagnosed with high blood pressure. And I started to say, well, I got to do something about this.
And you had to take medication for that, right?
I did. I took medication for that.
So you start the program. Easy, hard, really, really difficult? What?
I think the first week till your body adjusts to it, that's probably the hardest part. And then after that, it's, you still eat the food you want and enjoy. And it was just easy from there.
Fantastic. All right, Charlene, how about you? When was your moment? When did the light bulb go on?
When I went to the doctor and she told me I was borderline diabetic,
Yeah.
I thought it's time to do something. And I came down to see Henry at the Diet Doc, and he put me on the nutrition program. And it has made a world of difference in me health-wise. And I can't say just health. I can't believe the energy I have now.
How much have you lost?
I've lost 46 pounds,
In how long?
6 months.
And you're done.
I'm done.
And you didn't use these machines or anything
No,
like that, right?
I did not.
Just did some walking on the side.
I did walking on the side and followed Henry's nutrition program, and it's very easy.
Was it hard at the beginning, though? Because you have to cut out some stuff you like, right?
Well, yes, I did. I did cut out a few things, but once you're educated and learn how to eat properly, it's easy to do.
How about you? Was there something, Kenny, you had to cut out that you really enjoyed that you still don't eat as much of or don't eat at all anymore?
I don't eat as much. I used to eat a lot of pizza. I used to have that for breakfast quite regularly, too.
Yeah.
But I've cut it down, but I don't have to give it up.
Were you ever hungry during the diet?
In the beginning, like I said, until your body gets used to it, I was. But, I mean, even now, you're not hungry or starving yourself in between meals, and then you want to have a binge. So the program does work.
And you're actually eating more times per day than you normally would, right?
Right. I eat 5 times a day.
Still do?
Yes, I do.
Uh-huh.
And it's worked out very well for me. I would recommend the program to everyone. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't 100% satisfied.
Very good. Well, if you'd like to get a taste of it, no pun intended, Henry, I know you have some nutrition classes. A couple left this month. First one is Thursday, right?
Right. This Thursday and the last Thursday in January, beginning at 6:30 p.m.
And he has a lot of people, a lot of clients online, too. So if you live over in Western Pennsylvania, if you want to make the trek out, gosh, we're, 10 minutes from downtown Youngstown. It was easy to get on 76 and get here. Thank you very much for having us.
Well, thank you for having me.
I appreciate it. Give them the phone number here at Diet Doc.
330-538-3481.
And the website is?
DietDocOhio.com.
And like we said, he has a lot of clients online as well. In North Jackson, south on 45 a little bit from Mahoning Avenue on the left-hand side in the Don Booth Plaza. I want to thank you, thank Charlene, and thank Ken for coming out this morning.